Today we're checking out the new set of Dudios earbuds. These are the Zeus TWS. Let's get into it and just bash my computer. Welcome back, folks. My name's Shane. We are checking out this brand new set of earbuds from Dudios, the Zeus TWS. Now, a while back on the channel, I actually reviewed the Zeus Ace, which were great, and I've been using them non-stop, and I'll explain why in this video as well. And then we'll do maybe a quick comparison between the two and see how the new ones stack up against these ones. So firstly, let's see what's in the box. The first thing I've seen inside the box is this. This is the actual charger and also carry case for the unit. We also get a USB cable for charging the earbuds. We get 3 interchangeable earpieces as well, so depending on your ear size, you can find one that fits. There's 2 sets in this little baggie, and I'm kind of assuming that the last set will actually be in here. We'll find out in a moment. Also included in the box, we get a full-blown instruction manual. We also get a quick start guide as well. I love when I see these in the box. It means whatever we're using is going to be easy to hook up. 1 page, awesome. Man, check that out up close. It looks awesome. As you could see just then, the LEDs flashed on, which means we're good to go. We've got a bit of charge on there already. As you charge these up as well, you'll notice you can plug them in and you'll see them light up through this little piece of plastic, and it will tell you when they're already charged or if they're in the process of charging, which I think is a really cool touch as well. So it's a transparent black on the top. Awesome. Let's actually check out the earbuds and see if they're any different to the prior ones in terms of visuals, and they absolutely are. So yeah, they do look quite a bit different. I'll overlay some B-roll so you can see what the new ones look like, and then I'll compare them to the old ones as well. First impression in the hands is they feel easily as good as the old ones, so I'm just going to open up the old ones here. They're a very different shape. The old ones have this sort of rectangular sort of circle look to them, whereas these are a little bit more round. The new ones have this round look about them, but overall, pretty cool. I gotta tell you, they're a little larger, so I'm assuming maybe they've got larger drivers in there as well. I guess we'll find out with the sound test. So the ones I've been using for the last few months non-stop are the Dudios Ace, and as you can see, these are a little bit more rectangular, whereas the new ones have a bit more size to them and also a bit more of a circular shape as well. And we're gonna see whether or not that actually impacts the sound in any way at all. So these run on Bluetooth 5.0 technology, and the entire package as it is only 63 grams. I'll put on whatever that is in ounces on screen, but yeah, it weighs next to nothing, and that makes it nice and easy for getting around. Maybe one of the best things about this pack over a lot of other wireless solutions out there is the case itself is a charger, and I'm not just talking about plugging it into your computer or a phone port or USB port or something like that. This will actually charge the earbuds just as it is right now. I think that's a pretty cool thing. So you can charge the actual case, take it with you, and keep the headphones or earbuds actually charged on the go. Now, in terms of playback time, it says you get 3.5 hours. So that's not a lot. I feel like I got more out of these older set. But the cool thing about this is, being that you can actually charge the earbuds with the pack, you'll get up to about 15 hours in total playtime before you need to actually charge up the case again or plug it in and charge it again properly. So that's pretty cool. We get 70 hours of standby time as well, which is more than enough for a lot of people. And it says it takes 1.5 hours to charge in total. That's not too bad considering we're actually charging 3 things, both of the earbuds and the case. One of the things I like most about the Dudios earbuds is I can pair, say, one with my phone, so I can just make a call. I don't have to have the second one connected, or I could pair the left one, say, with my computer and listen and do a Skype call or something like that as well, because they both have the microphone. So you can pair them individually to things, or you can pair them in stereo to, say, your phone and listen to music like you would normally. So what I'm gonna do now is pair them with my phone, and we'll see how they actually sound, and then we'll compare them to the other set that I've got as well. So I'd be interested to see how much of a difference in sound quality there is. Here's my phone, so you could see that I actually have the other set already listed in my Bluetooth devices. I've been using them all the time. I think they sound great. So let's go ahead and pair these ones up. Let's hit connect. And that is it. How easy is that? Now, if you're new to the channel, you might not know I actually produce music for myself and other people as well. And I've got an album that I engineered and mastered and all that kind of stuff right on my phone. So it's a great sort of test to be able to see not only how good these sound, but how accurate it is to the mix I actually did. I won't bore you with this in real time, so I'll just speed it up and then we'll compare them to the other ones as well. Each of the earbuds are listed as left and right on the back, so make sure you get that in, it'll be way more comfortable. All right, here we go. All right, so a few things to point out. I didn't get my phone up past 2 notches from the end in terms of maximum volume. These are really, really loud. It handled the bass really well also. There was a lot of crispness on the top end. I actually want to go back to the old ones and compare them because I feel like these may actually be slightly brighter in those sort of 16K frequencies, somewhere around there. So I'll swap back and we'll take a listen. All right, I think overall, the new ones do have more bass and they're also a little bit brighter. They've got more of an airy sound in the tops. I'm gonna have one more listen and just make sure. And also the voice when it says connected is quite different on these ones to the other ones. It just made me laugh. It's like connected. I'll mic it up. It's kind of funny. All right, so after doing a comparison between the two, I can definitely tell you the new ones do sound better. They're a more premium type of sound. Now, a lot of this stuff is kind of subjective as well. Some people like different things in terms of audio quality. Some people might not even hear the difference between them, but the top end on the new ones definitely sounds nicer. It's a lot more sort of precise. I can hear a lot more going on in those upper frequencies than I can on the old ones, and the low end feels a lot tighter and more responsive without even distorting when I kind of crank them up. Now, I don't ever listen to my headphones at full blast, and I'm not going to do that for the sake of the video either. I know some people will do that, but at say 8 out of 10 on the volume with my iPhone, is plenty loud. You're not going to have too much to worry about in terms of volume there. You'll get enough is what I'm saying. Now, in terms of the noise cancelling, depending on which rubber bits you use on the end will determine the fit and how much sort of rejection of other audible sources in the room, or if you're out and about or on a train or a bus or something, how much it will block out. So the better the fit you can get on the earpiece, the more sort of outside noise rejection you're going to get. So just try all the different sizes and you'll know straight away which one is the best. If you put them in and you can't hear your voice very well, like what I can when I just put them in now, it sounds like I can only hear myself in my head, then that's a good fit. So just try and fit them like that. That's the best way to do it. One of the great things about these earbuds, like the old ones as well, is they have multi-function buttons built directly into the earbud themselves. So the left and right one both have buttons you can actually push, and we get some different options about what they will do depending on how many times you push each button. So if we hold and press the button on the right one, we can track forward. So nice and simple there. If you want to go backwards, you tap the left one for 1 second and it will then track back. So we'll go back to the previous track. If you want the volume to go up, you have to click the multi-function button on the right earbud twice, and then it will probably just notch it up slightly. And then you just got to keep tapping twice and it will do that and bring the overall volume up on both of them. Now, if you want the volume to go down, you click the multi-function button on the left earbud twice, and that will bring the volume back down. That's cool as well. I tend to just use my phone rather than just push it in my ear. It looks a bit weird. So if I'm out and about, I'll just use the volume control on my phone and adjust it that way, and it works fine also. Now, if you want to answer a phone call, you just simply press the multi-function button once, and it doesn't specify which, so both will work with answering calls. And if you want to hang up, you can press the multi-function button once when you're in a call. So if you're already on the call, hit it again and it will hang up. You don't have to go rummaging around for your phone. One of the great things about this particular set, and it's something that I did mention on the last review because I was unaware of it really, was how far the Bluetooth connectivity works. There's sometimes I leave my phone in the kitchen and I'll walk around the house without my phone in my pocket and they still work really well. Now there's a limit to that and how many sort of rooms away you are, but in line of sight you'll get so much distance out of these as well. That's one thing I think needs to be mentioned. Now if you want to activate Google or Siri, you can simply push the multi-function button 3 times when in standby status. So you got to push it 3 times. Now I think it would be almost easier using your phone in that sort of circumstance, but it does work. I've used Siri to check the weather and that's about all I ever use Siri for. Checking the weather and setting alarms with the headphones or the earbuds on, and they work. So that's a really cool feature as well. And if you also want to reject a phone call as well, you can simply press the multi-function button for 2 seconds when there's an incoming call and it will hang up on your behalf. Awesome. Now, just for the sake of transparency, Dudios have actually let me keep this particular set. I'm not being paid for my review or anything like that either. Any of these opinions are my own. I'm not being paid off to promote these or anything like that. They have let me keep these. It's probably not worth their time for me to send them back once they've already been used. Yuck. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that in the video. If you want to find out more about these, links will be in the description below as well. I'll also leave some specs and all that kind of stuff down there as well if you're into that kind of thing. Thanks again for watching. My name's Shane. I'll catch you on the next video. See ya.